But so the first thing we're gonna do, I'm gonna stop talking about that. We're gonna talk about FTL. We're gonna look at this tier list here. So this right here, this is the no pause tier list we've been working with. I thought we'd start out the day looking at. I made a copy with a new sheet. And this is gonna be the with pause tier list. One thing I realized as I was going through my YouTube messages this morning is that our Lanius streak actually never ended. The way I actually keep track of my streak is I have current streak and then best. I fill in best after the streak's over and say we ended at 4 for Kestrel C. We ended at 1 for NGB. I actually put the 3 in here for Lanius A, thinking that, I don't know why I did that, but because of the ice apocalypse and it being a week, an extra week between no pause tier list streak, I actually... the Lanius A streak isn't over, so I started Mantis B when Lanius A hadn't ended. So next week I'll continue one of those two. I somehow got all messed up. Nobody in chat yesterday told me, so I guess nobody noticed or has been keeping track as well as the YouTube people have. Landlords have great income in the last years, but virus plus busted pipes equals lost profits for once. Okay, all right. But so this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking. I've been talking about, I think I need to move boarding ships down on the no pause tier list, but on the with pause tier list, I think boarding ships can stay up there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to load FTL. I want to look at the ships before we actually jump into this challenge. I want to kind of review and look at the ships again and decide if I want to move a few things down, taking into consideration that this is going to be with pausing. So we're going to turn pause on. And we're gonna look at the ships here. What's up, Cerbinoid? How are you doing? So if we pull this up, let's start at the bottom. We have an F tier, Fed C, Slug B, Rock A. Do I want to make any changes to any of those? So Slug B is with pausing going to make me think that this ship is any better. Still has the issue of running out of missiles. Doesn't have good offense. Teleporter. I think F tier is still good for this one. Rock A. Running out of missiles. With pausing doesn't change much, I don't think, for this one. And then Fed C. The issue with this one is slow artillery. I think this ship is actually probably, because it has Clone Bay and decent crew, probably should be D tier, but because of the artillery that you can't replace, it's F tier. I'm a Sanderson fan. Yes, I'm a huge Brandon Sanderson fan, Shadow Jumper. So I think I'm going to keep F tier the same, even though Fed C actually did get 2 wins. I think I'm going to keep that there. Let's look at what we have for D tier. We're definitely moving Zoltan C up. So I think we need to move NGB down and Zoltan C up. I don't think with pause is going to make NGB better. But Zoltan C, just because it has Zoltan shield, I think I have to. So let's move these around. So the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to delete numbers from the ones we're moving here. All right, so we're going to do, this is going to be, NGB is going to be here instead. And we're going to put Zoltan C here. Today you discovered that you love coffee. Too bad you can't drink it too much, okay? Just don't get to the point where you get a caffeine headache. Yes, don't do that. Don't do that. All right, so NGB, Stealth B, Fed B. I feel like Stealth B might be a little better with pause because you can pause and see where shots are coming in and decide whether you cloak at different times. I just don't know if it still gets to the point of being C tier. Because hard mode with pause, it still has consistency issues because there's so many enemies that counter it. So I think we'll probably keep this at D- for here. And we put NGB there. What does Fed B look like? I have this at D tier. I feel like that might actually be a little bit low. I feel like that might actually be a little bit low. What did we get? We got 2 wins on that. I feel like this might actually be C tier, even though, you know, I moved all Fed ships down because of their the fact that they have artillery. I feel like maybe Federation A and Federation B should each go up a tier. Federation A, we got 4 wins on a no pause. So do I want to change that? The reason I'm thinking that is because dual lasers is very good. Leto is not that good. But level 2 artillery beam is not terrible, and he's actually got pretty good crew. What's up, Drebno? How are you doing, my friend? The new and improved RAN stream, now with pausing. That's right. Trying to decide if I want to move this one up a tier. I don't think Federation should be on the same level as Stealth B. Do I think one of these others? I think what I might do is... It's kind of tough because I have... If I put Federation B in C tier, if I don't move one down, there's very few in D and F tier. Sitting on the porch, you're watching Rand. It's pretty balmy. 39F. Nice, Fuzzy Penguin. Federation B. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to start... I'm going to take out all these comments I made in the no pause. I think what I'm going to do is... I'm going to start a new column here. So this is our no pause streaks. No pause. Actually, hold on. What I'm going to do is... I'm going to get rid of this row right here. I'm going to keep the numbers that we had. Zoltan C was 5 wins, is that right? Yeah, Zoltan C was 5. And then NGB was 1, right? Yeah, NGB was 1. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna keep these numbers as a comparison. No pause streak. And for this thing, this is the with pause. We'll do current streak. Best streak. This is what we'll track on this new challenge, and I don't know if I want to move too much more around yet. Need to get your lawn chairs out if it's going to be this warm. Okay, nice. I'm glad you're having a nice warm day for you, Fuzzy Penguin. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to keep these numbers, and with pause, as I do a test on all these things, I will kind of use both these numbers to decide, because NGB and Fed and Zoltan C are the only two that I think are like obvious. I miscalculated. NGB I overestimated, and Zoltan C feel like I underestimated the power of Zoltan Shield. Mantis A, especially with pause, I think is going to be fine to be at B, maybe even A tier. Some of these things I might still want to change, but for now, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start at the top. And for those who don't know, for this tier list challenge, what we've been doing is we try to get as many wins in a row with the ships as we can, and then once we lose, we go on to the next ship. On the hard mode no pause, we start at the bottom and went up. I think with pause, I want to start at the top and go down, which means Zoltan A is the top of my list. Now, the thing with this is, I have a feeling some of these ships are going to be so strong, I'm not going to lose a run for a long time. So I'm thinking we need to have a cap. I was thinking 7 before. I think what I might go with is 6. If we hit 6 wins, we're going to say that's perfect streak. We're going to move on to the next ship. So I want to start with OP ships here. OP strats. You're just playing FTL with rock ship. You had 3 Hull left and RNG decided to do 3 damage to ship deck, decided to help a Mantis. Yeah. And so that's FTL for you, JJ Cheeker. Sorry to hear it, my friend. Free hull damage. Is this a ship tier list for no pause? This is a ship tier list for with pause. If you type ! tier list, you can actually, it'll bring you up the link to this. This is our no pause tier list. I've added a new tab. This is where we're going to start tracking things. So we're going to start with Zoltan A, which I put Zoltan A and Lanius B as the top 2 ships. I think Zoltan A is probably better than Lanius B. But we're going to start today with Zoltan A, so we're probably, we like the other streak. If we want to restart, we can. But this ship, I think, is the strongest in the game. So we're going to see if we can get, and we're allowing pausing, but we're going to see if we can get 6 in a row here. And if we do, we'll move on to the next ship. Why did it not work? I swear lately my deep bot has just disconnected for no reason. Okay. It's back on. Sorry about that, Cha-Cha Lulu. Today you were sitting all day in your classes watching beautiful sunny day passing by as you were learning how hard this semester is going to F you up. Okay, Cerbernoid. Sorry to hear that. Alright, immediate store. No. That's not really useful for us. And immediate pulsar. Okay. Okay. Double beams would be terrifying if I didn't have... Well, it's still pretty scary, honestly, but... We're gonna wait for the pulsar to go first. No, it hit my weapons! Alright, well that's a restart. No matter how OP you think you are... Pulsar. Double beam weapons. Screw that BS. Right as I was about to fire... Pulsar hits my weapons, doesn't take out his drone. Well, that's some bullshit. Wow, okay. Wow, what an amazingly, horribly, stupidly bad start. F you too, FTL. I'm just bragging about how this ship is unkillable, and then you're like, okay, welcome to my Pulsar and double beam weapons. The only thing that actually would kill you. Frickin' hell. What a BS start that was. Okay. Yeah, it's a good, ooh, good Dumble Doge. Okay, get one shot, bro. Wow, unfrickin' believable. The first fight is a pulsar that times out perfectly to take out my weapons. Yeah, flack you, FTL. Jeez. Regardless of what just happened, is that usually auto death? That might not have been actual just death. But if a beam drone Mark II is terrifying. I should have moved my 2 Zoltans into shields and we would have been fine. If I had moved my 2 Zoltans into the shields, we would have actually been fine. But I didn't. So that's our mulligan for this ship. Could always be worse. Could be worse, yes. This ship is unkillable, FTL. So I took that personally, yes. You see FTL being FTL? Yes, Inklebane. So if I had moved my 2 Zoltans into shields, I would have been okay. I would have been fine. The issue was I wouldn't have had any weapons, so it would have been a slow fight. But I was basically unkillable by that ship if I just moved my Zoltans into shields. I didn't do that, so hey, a freaking map. Nice. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we can get a lot of scrap here, Sector 1. And I have to remember we can pause. So that's another thing I gotta keep in mind. I am actually allowed to pause here. Just to do it, I'm gonna pause just to remind myself. Oh yes, I'm allowed to do this. That guy is gonna insta-gib my Zoltan shield, looks like. Seem to appreciate small things that life gives us, like double rewards. That's right. It's so profound, Cerbernoid. So profound. The small things that life gives us, like chocolate chip cookies and double rewards. Alright, what I often like to do is get 1 dodge on this ship early. However, what I think I'm actually gonna do... Yeah, actually, I will do that. We're gonna get this, then we can get the Lido online next. All right, so we have 9 jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's a really good sector 1 if we can get some good scrap in a store with something good like a flak. All right, this guy does have a small chance to be able to do damage to us. He's got to fire really fast. With cloaking, nah, I don't think he'll be able to. You appreciate Dairy Queen Oreo ice cream cake because it was your birthday a couple days ago. Nice, Fuzzy Penguin. Happy birthday. That does sound pretty amazing. And a Oreo ice cream cake. Whew. For a long time, my favorite ice cream was chocolate. Still is probably my favorite, but cookies and cream ice cream, my God. An ice cream cake based on cookies and cream. It's pretty badass. Pretty badass. What's up, Vero Wayland? It has been a while. How am I doing? I'm doing alright. Doing okay. I haven't had a hot shower in about 2 weeks, so that's my main complaint in life right now. Hopefully I'll have hot water within the next week. Yes, nice late happy birthday. Vanilla chocolate with chocolate shavings in it. Vanilla chocolate. What's vanilla chocolate? Oh, vanilla ice cream is what you meant to say. Okay. I mean, I like vanilla and chocolate together too. But yeah, vanilla ice cream with chocolate shavings, that's good. Vanilla ice cream with chocolate syrup. God, y'all are gonna make me hungry. I can't even really eat ice cream anymore because my stomach doesn't want to digest it for some reason anymore, so unless it's like dairy free. But that does sound amazing. Damn. Alright, well. That's very slightly worth it to take 4 damage for 9 scrap. Just barely. I was hoping for a free crew there. But if we get any non-Zoltan crew, it's basically a free power, right? With this ship. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, so from the store, we're hoping for long-range scanners or like a flak. Those are the 2 things we're looking for. Oh, there's some lactose-free ice cream in the U.S. I just don't get it because I need to remember I can pause to try to doge things. I have cookies for my cookies are my snack of choice. So I could get dairy-free ice cream, and for a while I was doing that. I think my favorite was ice cream made with coconut milk or almond milk. I think almond milk. Both are pretty good though. There's a brand called So Delicious or So Yum or something that I would have. So you are now drinking coffee with cocoa. Nice. You always love chocolate with strawberry filling. I don't like strawberry flavor, so I'm not a big fan of that. No hot water. You'd rather boil hot water or shower, just smell so bad your neighbors would be calling the CDC. Well, what I've been doing is what I described, somebody told me they call a cat bath where they are. Basically, I boil water and then I just stand in the shower, use a washcloth with hot water to bathe. It's not my favorite. I could just take a cold shower, but no thanks. Damn it, I just figured it was gonna dodge that. I could take a cold shower, but screw that. Yes, I'll take that deal. Ooh, that's a great deal. Oh, somebody got timed out. You have it the same way. Ice cream is now a laxative for you. Well, I didn't want to go into too much detail, but yes. But yes. What is that? Fuzzy Penguin. You call that a sponge bath? Yeah, it's basically that. Oh, that looks amazing. Oreo ice cream cake from Fuzzy Penguin. That looks like some good stuff. What do you know? We're just talking about food randomly. Wouldn't be a Rand stream if we weren't talking about food. Yeah, sorry about that, Fuzzy Penguin. Why is there no hot water, though? I have power and water. I have power and water, but the boiler apparently had burst pipes for my apartment complex. Apparently burst pipes, and then as they were fixing it, they had to replace the boiler. And then after they replaced it, apparently another leak happened. And then after they fixed the leak, the last email I got said the igniter on it went out, and they have to order that part from California, so it's going to be next week before that gets in. I don't know. It's just a bunch of BS over and over and over. It's like, say, this is broken. Now this is broken. Now this is broken. It's just dumb. I'd love an NG, but I don't want to spend scrap on it. I'm going to buy that, and I'm actually going to get this. Yeah, so burst pipes apparently causing a cascade of problems. Or the people who are fixing it are incompetent. I don't know. But yes, if you don't know, I'm in Texas. So all the stuff that you've been hearing about in Texas of us not having power and all that stuff, kind of right in the middle of that. So I had rolling blackouts for a couple days. Then I didn't have water for about 2 days. And I still don't have hot water, so. Lucky it didn't leak water. I'm pretty sure that's what it did do, Zerbernoid, and that's why it's broken. I guess maybe what you're saying is lucky I didn't have leaks in my apartment. Yeah, that's true. It would have been worse if I had leaks in my apartment for sure. Has the electric bill come in yet? If not, I might consider have to auto pay on, take that off. I don't have auto pay on my electric bill. And I've received an email from my power company that I'm not going to have big, giant, overblown rates like people have been posting on Reddit. So I'm hoping that they aren't lying to me. So, what's up, Linus Cabin? So problems with water? Yeah. Well, I mean, I have water. I just don't have hot water. So, Jesus, everybody is frickin' running away here. Sounds like they're either finding more damage than they expected, or they're making mistakes repairing the problems. I'm gonna guess it's the first one. I would hope they aren't making mistakes repairing it, but you never know. It's just apartment living. I'm just glad I don't have to try to fix it. You know, I would have a clue if I had to try to fix a friggin' burst pipe or a boiler or something. You wish you were as lucky as me having this many broken things. At least you can recycle. I don't know what that means, SunMD. I'm hoping that's sarcastic, because you don't want to be as lucky as I am, unless you like having no hot water and not being able to bathe comfortably for 2 weeks in a row. Autopay is great, but can be problematic. Also, state Texas government passed a law banning excessive bills, according to a news story I read. Sure hope so. Because it's stupid that people... I've seen multiple stories about, like, some veteran guy who paid it with his life savings or something and now can't afford rent. You know, it's just dumb. It's just... It's political stuff if we get into it, so I don't want to talk about it. But sort of like so much of the BS in the U.S. is just dumb. I feel like I don't even live in a first world country with all the BS crap that's happening in our country. All these ships be running from the OP ship. That's right. You're taking a quiet day? Nice, Linus Gavin. You gotta take one of those. I need to take one of those. But considered a solar camp shower. Pretty cheap, fill with water, sit in a sunny spot for a couple hours. I think I know what you're talking about. That's like just a bag that you fill with water. I think when I went camping, my ex had one of those, and that's kind of what I actually am doing with the boiled water. I just don't have a bucket big enough for it. I'd have to go buy something like that. The problem is I don't want to buy something for an issue that shouldn't be happening that much longer. So I'm probably not going to invest in anything when all I have to do is wait 3 or 4 more days. So I'm cheap, okay? I'm cheap. Why do you think I still stream when I barely make enough money to make a living instead of getting a real job? Because I don't want to get a real job, and I'm just gonna live as cheaply as I possibly can. Make no money, but spend no money. That is my life motto, I guess. Right, so mind control, hacking, and cloaking are the 3 things I want to get. So probably not getting another store here, so I'm gonna go ahead and get the mind control. We can get the 3 OP systems in this run. Is this some American joke or too European to understand? What are you talking about? This veteran story and bills? No, that was something I saw that happened in Texas. Is some guy spent his life savings to pay his phone bill or his power bill. I don't know. It's one of those things that was on Reddit. So is it real? Maybe. Or is it just something that somebody made up to post to get people, you know, mad? I don't know. But I saw the story on Reddit. So it might be a thing. But since I've seen multiple stories about, you know, people having multi-$1,000 power bills, I assume they're real, because that would be a lot of people making up a lot of different stuff if they're fake. Texans have been getting 10,000 plus electricity bills for 1 month. Yeah, that's the thing that's been happening. I haven't. And my power company sent out a message saying they weren't going to do that. I don't know what power companies are doing this. I don't know how they can not get absolutely shunned and, like, boycotted by the rest of the galaxy for, like, taking a... Oh, you don't have power for 3 days? Here, we're going to charge you $10,000. Like, I don't understand how that is even feasible. Like, how does that exist in the world? This company was charging by the demand. Since the demand was high, the price went up like crazy. Yeah, it's stupid. It's just stupid. The reason I... Oh, come on. The reason I say I don't feel like I live in a first world country anymore, if that's the kind of things we're doing in our country. Oh, power went out because our infrastructure's bad? I'm going to charge you thousands of dollars, and now you can't even pay rent. This is capitalism at its finest, I guess. I don't know. But again, this is like... political stuff that I usually don't like to talk about, but I get frustrated when... it affects me, apparently. It's so stupid. Power companies have been saying supply and demand. Yeah, it's so stupid. It's so dumb. It's just so dumb. It's basically companies taking advantage of people is what it is. And... I don't follow political stuff, so I don't know all the ins and outs of what it means to have companies privatized or all this stuff that you have to get into it. So I don't know. So that's why I don't talk about this stuff. But it still isn't. It still is outrageous that it's just. It's in a society where that is even a possibility that people can be charged $10,000 for power bills when they didn't have power. It's so dumb. To be fair, the state governor did step in and told power companies to get effed and they can't bill like that. Yeah, how is that fair that the government had to tell them not to do that? How can companies not be like, oh, we shouldn't do that to people? Why does the government have to tell people that? By the way, you can't F your customers because your infrastructure was bad. I don't understand why the government has to be the one that has to tell them. Okay, by the way, don't be greedy assholes and charge people who had no power or water for 2 days so hard that they can't pay rent. By the way, don't do that. Oh, but we were just gonna do that. It's just stupid that this is the world we live in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could get 6 if there was a way to do this, but I don't think there's a way to get 6 here. I get frustrated when it affects me is really the best political viewpoint there is. There you go, that's right. And that's probably, you know, what not being a responsible part of your community is, because I should care even when it doesn't affect me, but you know, we're humans, so that's kind of how we are, I guess. Doesn't affect me, oh, it's no big deal. Does affect me, I'm so ragey. If you remember correctly, most U.S. power companies adjust their prices during peak summer and went to profit on people trying to stay cool warm. Extreme weather has made it more noticeable. I mean, $10,000. How do you even get a $10,000 power bill? I don't understand. I've never had to pay power bill for a large house, so I don't know what it would be. My guess is it's usually to $100 to $200. My power bill is like $80-something because I live in I'm a single person living in a single apartment. But I can't imagine the amount of power usage that you'd have to do to justify a $10,000 power bill. I can't even imagine what you would have to do for that to be not considered actual thievery by the company doing it. Most personal bankruptcies in the U.S. before COVID-19 were due to the expensive cancer medicine costs. Exploiting others in need is the easiest way to get rich. Apparently so. It's also the easiest way to frickin' go to hell, even though I don't believe that, but still. Oh my god. You understand peak pricing, but price gouging during a crisis is peak America. Poland, we have a price per unit of power used, no matter the situation. Well, I think that's what it is in the U.S. But I just don't understand how $10,000 power bills. I don't understand. I just don't understand how that ever is a thing. It'd be nice to get level 2 sensors so I could see what use my mind control offensively here. It was a variable price contract allowing for the bill to be like $30 for a full-size big house, but when demand goes high, they pay more. In this case, demand was beyond sky high. But $10,000, I don't. How does high demand make a single house be $10,000? Power bill. I don't understand that. I'm gonna sell 5 missiles. So I don't understand variable price contract, I guess. So since I don't understand that, I probably won't understand $10,000 prices. For that logic to work, they'd have to be getting the service for basically nothing during normal times. That's kind of what I'm thinking. If they can overcharge you to $10,000, when is their power free? Or when do they pay them to give them power? Wow, 4 damage for... Okay, I think the only damage we've taken so far is free damage, actually. You agree this price gouging your power bill doubled this last month and just using the minimum power needed to keep your pipes from freezing? Yeah. Hey, Fish with the 18 months in a row, my friend. Thank you so much. You rock. Alright, so there's hacking and cloaking. Can almost afford the cloaking, but we'll get the hacking right now because we have not gotten a weapon upgrade yet. Demand was high because supply was low, caused the power grid collapse. Yeah, that's the thing. The power grid collapsing, allowing you to charge other people $10,000. Your infrastructure breaks, so I'm going to charge you overpriced because the supply can't meet the demand. That is mind-blowing that that's the way the process works. Our shit broke, so we're gonna overcharge you because we can't. That's like me saying, okay, you're gonna hire me to sing. Oh, I got sick, so you're gonna have to pay me triple, and I can't sing for you. That makes no sense. It makes 0 sense. That doesn't make sense. I can't do my job, so you have to pay me more for me to not do my job. Explain how that makes any logical sense. I don't. There is no logic. That is stupid, and those companies should not exist if they work that way. Companies should not be able to run their business if that's their business practice. It does when you own the power plant. Well, that's the thing. They don't even own the power plant, right? It's owned by ERCOT, right? Isn't ERCOT the ones who own... No, actually they don't. It's ERCOT regulates it, but it's different companies that own the power creation thing. I don't know. They can do that. What incentive do they have to maintain grid stability? Be more profitable, they'd have shoddy infrastructure. Well, that's apparently what they're doing, because that's what they have, right? How do those companies produce power? Power technically can be produced even from water flowing or wind blowing. I think that's the thing. I'm yelling about something that I don't completely understand, which is, I think, what the internet is a lot of the time. But I believe that the people who are charging for the power don't produce the power. I believe the power is all, there's companies that produce the power. They sell it to people, and ERCOT regulates it. I don't know. I don't know how all this stuff works. Thing is, being a decent person requires a moral code, and companies generally don't have that. Neither do most people at the high corporate level, for that matter. Sadly, I think that's probably true. I'm yelling about something I don't understand. Modern politics in a nutshell. There you go. There you go. But, like, seriously, I don't... That's why I get so, like, I feel like I should get out of America, because it feels like so many businesses in America, the business is to screw over their customers as much as possible. Like, that you can't buy more yachts with morals, that's right. Like, in order to own a big business, you need to screw people as hard as possible. As a civil engineer, you can explain it, but it's a bit more complicated than what a chat can convey. Alright. Someone has probably already said that, but there is an unusual amount of politics today. Yeah, pretty much. I'm mad about not having power. So that's why I'm mad about not having power. I have power. Not mad about not having water, yelling at other things. Wow, I love this store and I can't buy anything. I could get backup battery if I sell Lido. Sweden, there are power production companies that sell the power providers, then buy the power from the market. Yeah, I know I shouldn't talk about it because I'm just gonna get all mad, and then people are gonna explain it and I'm not gonna understand it, and then people on YouTube are gonna yell at me, stop being so political. And I don't really want to talk about this kind of stuff, but people ask, oh, I'm so sad to hear about you not having hot water, and then I just get onto this topic. So I'm gonna go ahead and buy the backup battery. We're going to be reliant on hacking plus halberd beam, because we can basically kill enemy in the game right now. Hey, Tritonium for 3 months. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate it. I have 0 scrap. Do you want to do anything for me? No. Money for nothing and the chicks for free? Zoltan Homeworlds, I already have Zoltan Shield. I don't have long-range scanners. We're going to skip that. How about those Zoltans? Yeah, that's what we needed. We needed Zoltans for our power. We needed Zoltans for the power grid, and we didn't have it. Texas power grid dies. And I'm mad because companies take advantage of it. Big surprise. Now you want your MTV, huh? I'm not sure if that's a reference to something I said or something. Okay. It's reported on the Swedish news about the electricity bills in Texas. Yeah. I hate this game. Right as I start hacking. So now I can't do any damage to him because of the fucking weapon hack. F you, FTL, by the way. Okay, there we go. Now we can't lose shields. We're immune to damage, so it's fine. I have to wait. I have to wait till the next weapon hack and my hacking being online. But we're immune to damage, so it's fine. Speaking of Zoltans, you're thinking of homebrewing Zoltans into D&D. Nice. There's a problem with base utilities being in a capitalistic system. Everywhere you've lived, there's only been one company per utility, so there's no free market, only monopoly. Okay. Okay. No more hacking for you. What do they provide? Yeah, what do Zoltans do in D&D? That's what I would wonder, too. You're writing a D&D campaign right now, you're totally gonna add Zoltans. How's that gonna work? God, I hope he doesn't repair his hacking before this goes through. Alright. Alright, annoying fight's annoying, but we didn't take damage, so it's fine. Are they gonna... I don't know. In D&D, in a world where power doesn't exist, what does a Zoltan even do? In a world where power doesn't exist, what does a Zoltan even do? Alright, human, kill your friends. Racial lighting ability. Ah, okay. So his racial ability is he can create a light. Alright, that's cool. Free, what is it, light orb or something like that? Or plus 50% lightning damage on lightning spells. Oh, that's cool. They must hang out with the Dragonlance gnomes. I don't get that reference, sadly. I don't know enough about D&D. Even though I'm streaming a D&D campaign lately, I am a noob to D&D. Constant lightning bolt spells. Gotcha. Ooh, that's a Vulcan. Alright, at least this guy doesn't have hacking like the last guy. Instead of making them fit standard D&D, create a rule set that is FTL based. There you go. Sounds like a lot of work, honestly. What's up, Aricia? You tried making one of your ships last night with Superluminal, but it crashed. You lost all your progress. Oh, my friend. That's terrible. I didn't know Superluminal could crash, honestly. I am really sad to hear that, my friend. I don't know if any of the experts who use Superluminal a lot can help you with something like that, but to help you tell you how to avoid that happening. I guess the answer is save your work, but I don't know. Shocking Grasp as a racial spell. Shocking Grasp, eh? Okay. Okay, now kill your friend and let the Rockman get the kill credit. Next. You saved it as the wrong file type and you couldn't reload it? That sounds like something that if you can just fix the file type, you should still be able to get it. Yeah, I feel like there should be a way to fix that. I feel like MathChamp or Biohazard might be able to help you with that. I don't know. Alright, we got a store there. So 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, we're gonna get. So be at the store in 4. You're gonna workshop it. You'll have updates in about an hour, given your track record. Oh wait, take more than the set amount of damage. Some damage comes back, maybe disadvantage on the next attack. Oh, okay, you're talking about what your Zoltan traits, I guess. Wow, this guy's weapons are insane. Let's hack him. Your weapons are actually insane. Let's hack those. Wow, we have a lot of D&D people here giving suggestions on how to make this work. It's crazy. Okay, this should fire before. Oh, we doge it. Perfect doges to take no damage. Perfect. Get wrecked. This will give us extra jumps guaranteed, I believe. Yeah, 1 extra jump. Ooh, and it's a map. Okay. Okay, this could be a very profitable sector now. Zoltan Shield will be weak to lightning, but the Zoltans themselves are resistant. Wow, this is crazy. What's up, Faith? Never trust these rebels. Now, this guy actually can't get through my shields. Do, 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 do. Get blasted, bro. You recently watched that awful D&D movie with Jeremy Irons. I don't know what that is. I don't know what movie that is. There's a D&D movie with Jeremy Irons. Do I even know who Jeremy Irons is? I don't know if I do. I actually kind of need the fuel. I'm going to take that deal. Take that. They want that Dalton jailed by path. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice. That movie was a classic Kappa. Okay. God, please don't hack my weapons again. I think I might have to wait for his hack to come through before I hack. Because if he hacks my weapons or my hacking, that'll screw me. Okay, where's this go? Hacking. Did I call it or did I frickin' call it? Alright, if I do this, if he's got level 1 hacking, it cancels it. Okay, at least it slows down the hack. Hopefully my drone doesn't go away. Okay, good. Oh god. Ah, we got his weapon offline though, so we're good. Nice. No doges for you. Beautiful. Ashford Field did work for us there. You work nights or heading to bed? Have a good one. Alright, we'll see you later, fish. Enjoy your Zoltan D&D writing. The movie is really bad. You've seen better CGI in children's shows. Okay. Wow, 3 shields on this guy. Okay. Freaking another hacking and he's running. F you, FTL. This time I'm just going to try to time it better. Okay, thank God he didn't hit my weapons. He's got level 3 piloting, and I didn't hit a shield, so he gets out now. Ah, this sucks. Level 3 piloting, running away, 3 shields. Sector, what is this, 4? Bullshit. Unless I can possibly... Yeah, it's not gonna get down in time, is it? Got him! Last frickin' second. I think he might still get out though because... Nope. Because he's probably in the midst of repairing. So we stop him from running, but I don't... We can at least make it so we don't lose a jump. It's probably gonna get repaired. Okay. Never mind, we don't lose a jump. God damn it. I really hate it. I really hate enemies running away. It's so dumb. Alright, Ion Stunner is not a bad purchase here. Can I get a freaking flak? Burst laser? Something? Jeez, these weapons at these stores have been absolute crappity crap. Absolute crappity crap, man. Yeah, I hate running. I hate... The only thing that would have been worse is instead of hacking it, cloaking, there was no way I could have stopped them there. Gotta get OP repair bomb. That's what we need. Trying to decide if I want to move Zoltan into shields. Oh, I should have had this weapon online. Okay, let's have 1 shield up for the next halberd beam shot. These our weapons are slowed on their charging. We take this damage. It's halberd beam. No. Alright, only 2. Could have been worse. Could have been worse. You forgot the Kappa on your gotta get OP repair bomb. Yes, you did. You definitely forgot the Kappa. Don't you be forgetting that Kappa. What do you think this is? Non-Kappa country? It's Kappa country. A map. Alright. We already had one of those, but thanks for the crappy scrap. You actually reloaded your thing. Grats, Aricia. I'm glad you're able to get the superluminal thing reloaded. I got a whisper with a trailer. Take it when you have time. Oh, did you send me a trailer of that movie, Linus Kevin? Okay, I'll check that out at some point. Probably after the stream today. Alright, can I get a flak, please? May I please have a flak? Okay, Burst Laser 2 is a nice trade-off. How much to get that online? 50. Alright, we're gonna hold on to the Ion Stunner. We need fuel, though. I would really like some extra scrap. I feel like my scrap gains have been pretty crap scrap this sector. Sure, have 5 missiles. May I have scrap? Okay. What's up, One Klaus Dieter? How we doing? Doing all right. Surviving. Surviving, but not thriving. Is that a thing people say? I don't know, but I said it. Oof, almost a one shot. Get stunned, everybody. There we go. Now we can get Burst Laser 2. Let's go to the next sector before we do that. Before we invest in that, just in case there's a store at this exit beacon or immediately in the next sector. Yeah, sell missiles for scrap. That's even better. Ooh, pirate or NG? I think I should go pirate and hope they offer me some free crew. Let's get some free crew. Is there an immediate store? Not immediate store. So we go this and this. Well, we got Burst Laser 2 Halberd Beam, baby. Now there is a frickin' build. Now we just need to save up for Cloak and we'll be good. Sorry, I just gave all my missiles away. All of them. Oh, frickin' Pulsar. Alright, I'm actually gonna hack weapons since we're in a Pulsar. Do the Masala maneuver here. I think Pulsar guarantees takes their weapon or their shields down. There we go. No surrender. You must offer me crew if you wish for me to accept your surrender. Alright, we're gonna guarantee we don't lose shields to this Pulsar. Okay. Alright, let's hope we don't jump right into an asteroid field. Actually, that's not possible since this is all doesn't reach, so we're not going that way. Okay, lead, yeah, give me free stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we do get an extra jump. We do get one extra jump. So I'm going to take one Nebula jump here. We need a store because of fuel issues. They must have Zoltan sail bypass. Otherwise, they wouldn't be able to get through our shield so easily. How did you get Zoltan sail bypass so much? Oh my gosh. That must be nice to have free Zoltan A power points. Alright. Have I mentioned I don't like Zoltan shield bypass, by the way? Have I mentioned it? I'm just gonna throw that out there. That'll force him in there to go vent himself. Hey human, go vent yourself. What's up, Lusor? Vent the humans, vent them. They are stinky humans. Okay, 3 fuel now. Wait, who doesn't have Zoltan shield bypass? This guy? Basically every ship I ever play? Okay, there's a store. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, this will work if we get enough fuel from this store. Or find a second store with more fuel. There's cloaking that I can't afford. 3 whole fuel. Wow. Wow, so generous. That is not enough fuel. This is pretty scary. If I don't get fuel from... at least a couple fuel from one of these next coming up jumps, we could get dove on here. This is still our first run, though, so... first run of the new streak. We're gonna risk it. Much fuel, very wow. Yes. Oh my gosh, double bombs, okay. Good dodges, man. Good frickin' dodges. Oh, don't hit my weapons or shields. Damn it. Okay, that timed out well. Vent you, bro. Go fix my crap. You killed my shiznit. Now you fix my shiznit. Okay. Thank God I have this burst laser too. We would have been really screwed there. Wow, we've had some really good dodges this fight. Oh, that's a really good deal. It's not fuel, but holy crap. That was like a 60-something scrap deal or something like that. $45 scrap, 6 missiles, free ion blast. That's a really good deal. Do I think there's a certain sector that when you get there, it makes scrap recovery arm worthless? MF Franco, I don't know. To me, scrap recovery arm is a win more type of item. You need to be very far ahead for it to be good, because it puts you behind in scrap at the time you buy it. So unless you're like really far ahead, I honestly don't often recommend buy it. It's kind of the opposite of long range scanners. If you can't afford it, basically always buy it, in my opinion, for long range scanners. Be nice if those free border events had a blue option kind of chance if you had Zoltan Shield. Yeah, a lot of people have said that. Alright, we got an extra store. Oh, another halberd beam. Wow. Okay, I need all the fuel. Britna says just don't buy scrap recovery arm. It depends on what difficulty you're playing. If you're on easy difficulty, buy it all day. Because you just have so much extra scrap, but... wow, double halberd beam burst laser 2 would be amazing. It's gonna be freaking expensive to get online. We're talking about free scrap recovery arm? Free scrap recovery arm's awesome. Well, we weren't talking about free one. We're talking about buying it. If you're uneasy, you'll max the ship without it, so don't buy it. Alright, Britnoth. Hey, there are some blue options. Scrap recovery arm's got some blue options. I think there are times when it's worth it. Oh, man. I bought the ion stunner earlier. I think I'm gonna sell these and just save my scrap. If I get cloaking, we just win this run. We're basically already at the point where we're gonna win the run, but the only thing we need right now is cloaking. Do I need any more drone parts? So saving up for cloaking, I think the store even had cloaking. can't get there unless I backtrack. And I don't have enough to get it now without selling something, so can't quite get it yet. I sold you on the long-range scanners. You never used it to buy it, but after watching me play, you always purchase it, and the difference is obvious. Yeah. Cloaking, long-range scanners, hacking. I think it was best described by, I forget who it was. I think it was Biohazard. Somebody who's in the chat a lot said, things that add certainty to a random game like FTL are the best things you can get, and those three things add certainty. The certainty of being able to guarantee getting a ship fight is what long-range scanners gives. Cloaking gives you guaranteed dodge. Hacking gives you guaranteed their shields are down. Oh, we dodged an asteroid and it blocked the missile. Get wrecked, FTL. A dodged asteroid blocked a missile. For once, that RNG helped us. Holy crap, that's amazing. If it's when to sell, it's probably worth keeping unless you can sell it. End of Sector 7. Sector 7 plus 8 can easily be 400 plus scrap, so not worth selling. Unless at the end of Sector 7, Britnoth says. There you go. There's some numbers for you. Ooh. From Britnoth there. Scrap recovery arm is worth selling to buy something useful. Yeah, I would agree that I would almost always sell it if I could get something useful. I'm not gonna say always because it depends on what that something is, but most of the time it's usually probably better to sell it if you can get something that's gonna be, I'm gonna say useful on the boss fight is what I will qualify that with. I'm gonna hack your drone control. No, yes. Because I want to keep my shields here. Hope he doesn't dodge a bunch of stuff while that's doing this. Good. You could even sell flak if you need to buy something more useful. You could. I wouldn't recommend that. God, I need... Okay, that's a good dodge. That's a good dodge. Okay. I guess I was spoiled on this ship. If I take 1 damage, I'm like, oh man, such bad RNG. But 1 damage is not that bad. You could sell immediately on, say, Mantis B and get engines 2 and 3 and be able to run away from bad fight, even if the stores lack crew, clone bait, or a 1-power weapon. I don't know that I would sell scrap recovery arm for 2 engine power. I feel like that would not be worth. Okay. If you sold scrap recovery arm to get 2 engines and then the next store had Zoltan shield bypass on a boarding ship, you would be kicking yourself. I feel like. Alright, what do we got? Free hull beam. Alright, I'll take a free weapon. Zoltan controlled civilian sector. I don't like Zoltan control, but it does give me options for the Sector 7, so I think I'm gonna take this. Alright, so we do get 1 extra jump if I go into 1 nebula jump, so let's do that. This is basically a free jump, and it's a free empty jump, of course. Alright, 3 shield ship. Oh, we're gonna backup battery the laser most likely here. Backup battery? Cloak, that's the word I meant to say. Did I miss Tritonian sub? No, I think the notifications are actually working today, so I think I got that. It's 3 fuel. Alright, didn't cloak to hopefully get some Doge training, and it worked out for us. Kill your friend. Kill your friend, please. That is one of my favorite quotes. He protect, he attack, but most importantly, he flack. I love that quote. And sadly, I can't take credit for that one. Somebody else came up with that one, but that first time somebody said that cracked me up. He protect, he flack, but most importantly, he attack. Wait, no, I even messed it up. He protect, he attack, most importantly, he flack. Okay, 95 scrap. He scrap. He crap. Most importantly, he a plaque. He's got some flack. He's a flack attack. Gotta love that flack, baby. You gotta love that flack. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can get fuel. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's gonna be the best we can do. It would have to be 8, 9, 10 to get all the gems. What a terrible sector layout. 1, 2, 3, yeah. It's terrible. Sector layout. Just terrible. Just terrible. Yeah. Screw you, dude. I have exactly 4 fuel and you asked for my fuel. Rude. Frickin' rude, man. I almost clicked on that too. Great, a map when we have no choices about where to go. Cool. You're still waiting for the next flackening? The Flaktastic 4? Alright. I might need to buy some drone parts soon, honestly. I have to use a drone part every fight. But I committed to that when I got unlucky with weapons, I guess. I chose to be reliant on hacking when I chose to not get good weapons. I just clicked... What the hell? Holy crap. I just clicked on something outside of my screen. Jeez, no. What the hell just happened? Oh my god, there's stupid Streamlabs stuff. Okay. Jeez, alright. I clicked on something on Streamlabs and my entire screen went all funky. Advanced flak uses less power and time. Yes. It's also only available on Lanius B, so... Not sure why we're talking about advanced flak. Alright, 1 whole fuel. Do I check 2 stores? Well, I guess it depends on what's at this store. If this store doesn't have something good, we'll go check the other store, or if we don't get enough fuel, we'll go to the second store. Any flax? No flax. Phone bay. That's actually a decent chunk of fuel right there. Yeah, advanced flak is only 1 power, fires faster. It's just, it's the most overpowered weapon in the game. Power to damage ratio. It's just stupid. It's just really dumb how powerful advanced flak is. Bam, we did it. Alright. That's our weapon system. 165 to get it online. Sector 6. Let's buy 3 more fuel. I kind of want to buy an NG right now, honestly. I don't like buying crew, but our crew is not looking good. I'm going to buy an NG. Silly device. We need silly device on our ship. It's late in the run. We've gotten only 1 free Rockman this entire run, so getting an NG to be on doors really helps. Surprised we're not getting more flack for the puns. Cool music? Oh yeah, always. Check it out. Yeah. Yeah, 1 missile for 54 scrap? I guess I'll take that deal. I should actually get some dodge before I upgrade my weapons, I think. So I'm gonna do this first. And actually 1 more power. Yeah, advanced flak you can't get in the game unless you start with it, which is the Lanius B. So that's the only way to get the best weapon in the game is to play Lanius B, unless you know, play modded FTL. So They must have Zoltan shield bypass. Or they couldn't get on our ship if they didn't have the Zoltan shield bypass. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh, this is a 4-shield ship in Sector 6. Holy schneik-tasticles. Holy schneik-tasticles, how do you have so much stuff? Oh my god, you have a big giant missile too. Okay. This ship is terrifying. Free Mantis Borders. Oh my god, is this an event? This has to be an event right now. Okay, we got the big giant missile offline. Because he's going to have even more borders once he gets through the Zoltan shield. This is insane, this ship right here. He dodged my entire flak volley except for the one shot that... Oh my god. This is unfreaking believable right now. This is terrifying. Oh. At least he's not running. Why would that be better? Okay, let's think about this. Since we can pause, let's think about what we're experiencing right now. This is Sector 6. This is a ship with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weapon power, 5 Mantis borders, double missile weapons. This is actually ridiculously insane. If I move my crew, my power gets screwed up. If I don't move my crew, I have 2 Mantis in my doors that I can't deal with. I guess I have to move my pilot to help deal with the borders. This is terrifying. This is actually terrifying right now. Okay, that guy's moving. That's good. Okay, alright, mind control's coming back up. Not cloaking this, I'm waiting to cloak the ion bomb, because if he ion bombs my weapons or shields, I'm really screwed. Holy crap, this fight. It's gonna be time to vent him too. If I don't cloak the ion bomb... If I cloak the ion bomb, I can't cloak the missile. So do I cloak the ion bomb or the missile? It's one or the other. Ugh, Jesus. Cloaking the ion bomb, I guess. Hits my weapons or shields. God, this game is stupid right now. Alright, we got the ion bomb offline. But now we have a big giant missile coming for our face. I do have some health to spare here. So as long as it's not hitting our shields or weapons. That's weapons. Screw this effing game right now. That's stupid. That is a stupid event. That is a effing stupid event, and I cannot believe that it exists in this game. Sector frickin' 6, 4 shields, that ship. Holy crap. If I had to do that on no pause, that might have ended the run, honestly. What an insane fight that was. I want you to be on the sensors. As it turns out, we took no damage and nobody died, but again, if we were on no pause, I don't know if I could have done that fight without taking a crap tons amount of damage. On today's tier, is this the first ship? Yes. On the other time we did this challenge, we started from the bottom and went up. I decided to go the other direction this time, so we're starting at the top, going down. Nope. Screw you. I'm taking my frustration from the last ship out on this guy. No deal, sir. No deal. Who else is hurt? It is silly device. Okay. Meh, but I have pause. Trues, Britnoth. I had pause. I had pause. But that fight was stupid. The fight was still ridiculous. To have that much power in Sector 6. I mean, the weapons I think were only 6 power because it was double missile weapons, it's one of those imbalanced things where when the enemy's got multiple missiles, they don't have the downside of running out. They just need them for that one fight, so it's just BS. So, still annoying, still annoying. Would be a shame just to have one streak on this. Yes, it would. Okay. So we need our weapon, and we need third shield, and we need lots of power. I need a lot of stuff, man. Let's do this, and we're gonna go for the weapon next. Let's go value point here. We need a lot of scrap. I feel like I'm really far behind on scrap this run. NG free step helps with that, though. Some happy news. Your next rent payment is 50 cents. You wrote your landlord and asked that the planned auto payment of 50 cents was correct. Apparently you have prepaid electricity and heating more than the actual cost during winter, so the rent is covered with 50 cents. How the hell does that happen? Grats! Man, I don't think I've ever had a rent payment below $400 in my life. That's awesome, Mosaic. Oh my god. The offense on these frickin' ships right now. I'm gonna hack your shields, I guess, and you have 3 shields. I'm pretty darn good dodges against this guy, honestly. That's perfect timing, because it cloaks the missile. Keeps our Zoltan shield up for that. Take it. No surrender. This Combat 2 drone is still online. Really? Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, that's a good dodge. Okay. Am I going to a store next? I'm gonna do one more jump before the store, so I'm not gonna heal my dude right now. But we're going from okay, since we're going from a hazard, I just have to wait. Or my crap's gonna be offline when we go, I think. Maybe he meant that the rapper 50 Cent is covering your rent. How nice of the rapper 50 Cent. That's very generous of him. Do tier list on Hollow's channel. You mean Pulsar? He basically got this fight with no Zoltan shield, so you can guess what happened. I'm gonna guess he died. I'm gonna guess that was a death. I'm just gonna see if I can avoid using the hacking drone, but no, let's not be greedy. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Only our second free crew of the run right there. Nice. Very, very nice. Rock guy gets here just in time to say, I'm helping. You have Envoy on doors. Why do you have Envoy on doors? Why do you have Envoy on doors? Are you just memeing, or do you literally have every other system fully trained and have extra power? I can't think of any good reason to do that. Because of mind control? Okay. The usual rent is 1,000 a month. Wow. So 50 cents a night. Nice change. No kidding. The bill was 4KR, which equates to 65 cents to be specific. Wow. That's amazing. I wonder how to make that happen in my life. I want to figure out how to... With this one easy trick, get a 50 cent rent bill. 1, 2, 3. I actually can't get all my jumps and hit the store. Actually, I can't hit all my jumps in any way without diving. Well, we have cloaking. We'll see if we dive here. Automated reloader is very nice. So I'll take that. We can get our weapons online. This is Sector 7. I think we can afford a dive here. If I just focus on getting some engine upgrades now. Still don't have third shield, but we do have cloaking and Zoltan shield. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a pretty lucrative dive, honestly. Yeah, we're gonna go for that. Stop asking for my fuel. I just purposely didn't buy fuel. Which I actually should have bought a couple fuel. So if I don't get like 1 or 2 fuel from one of these jumps, I'm actually diving. Okay, there we go. Quest mark. Really? Really? We are in Sector 7. There's 2 jumps until the exit beacon. They actually give me the quest. I am so surprised it didn't say... Actually, looking at your map, there's no chance to... 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that actually gave us the fuel we needed. I am amazed by that. Horribly over prepay your utilities apparently to make that happen. But I bet it feels great right now. Yeah, wow, how much do you have to overpay your utilities to get a 65 cent? That's, wow, that's crazy. Do 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 do. Do we cloak this? No, I guess we'll just save it for the missile. Okay. I'm thinking about taking this deal. He's got a glaive beam that's about to fire. Yeah. Yeah, we're taking that deal. That's a glaive beam. Now he's got no shield stuck in an asteroid field, so we can sit here and watch him. Will he die or does he get free Dumble Doges? I think he actually gets free dodges now. That's where the Texas weather has gone to what did you say? Denmark or wherever. Okay. Oh, store, okay. Just not hoping for another store. We got nothing to sell here, so not very useful. I was hoping for scrap gains from this dive, and this is not looking very scrap gain-alicious right now. Okay, well, 68 free scraps. A nice pickup there. Let's go, like, shield value points, since that's where we're going with our next thing. I have a feeling this is going to be a fairly low-score run, even though how powerful we're looking. We're just so behind in scrap. Like, I don't have third shield. I don't have level 3 hacking yet. This is actually kind of insane, actually. need to time this right. No surrender. We will cloak this. Those are some pretty amazing doges. That's right, we still kill you and I think it out before we take any damage here. Problem is I probably need to accept this, because if I don't, I'm jumping into... Am I jumping into a dive without my stuff online? No, it reset. Actually my cloaking's not up. But actually this should be fine. This should recharge in time here. That's why boarding is so important, at least for scrap. This is not a boarding ship, so I don't know why we're talking about boarding. I would not recommend getting boarding online for Zoltan, for this ship. For Zoltan A. You get hacking and you are basically boss ready. That's what I say about this ship all the time and why I think it's so overpowered. You have a halberd beam, get hacking and you're basically ready to kill the boss. Oh, I don't think I timed it right. Ah, just in time, good. But I definitely don't recommend going boarding on this ship. Unless you get some really crazy free crew rewards. Yeah, this ship is #1 on my tier list for a reason. Sector 6 scrap recovery arm. Wait, that's Sector 7. You think I should have got that? No. No thanks. Boarding is not the reason. When you say JJ Cheeker, that's why boarding is so important. When I say I have low scrap, my response is no, that's why long-range scanners is so important. If I had long-range scanners, we would have way more scrap because we would have had more guaranteed ship fights. So that's my counter to what you're saying there. Now we just need power. Power and level 3 hacking and 5th dodge. Still a lot of stuff we could really use. Like how FTL says, there's a cruiser in the distance, but you don't fight them. Okay. To hack which system of the boss? Missiles or shields? For me, it's almost always shields. Only very rarely, in very rare circumstances, do I do a missile hack. And it usually has to do with boarding, trying to kill their crew or something like that. God, this is a pretty strong looking ship here, honestly. Okay, I was gonna wait for another weapon to fire, but no. Okay, what are we firing at? That bomb hit us. Ah, didn't activate. Nice. Okay. No, I didn't hit his shields at all because I was aiming my flak there. Nice, good doge. Good frickin' doges, man. We go cloak up just in time for this. Yes, we do. Beautiful. Nice. If this is a 0 damage fight, that'll be so stinking good. So, frickin' drone blocked me. Beautiful. Whew, okay, free flak 2 in Sector 8. Not really what I was hoping for, but okay. Alright, we need power right now. I just don't have enough power for all my systems. Next, it's level 3 hacking. Be great for Sector 8 store, yeah. So if we got a Sector 8 store to sell this, would be the best thing. Flak you, that's right. Flak me. Don't mind if I do. Why, thanks for asking. I will take the flak me. So we do not have an undivable way to get to the base. Well, I gotta do this right the first time. Gotta do that before that thing goes off. Scooby-Doo. We're not cloaking that because our Zoltan shield's still up. Nice. Beautiful. What's up, Scary Ninja? How are you doing? Do bum 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 bum. God, I feel like this ship, we don't have enough plan. I feel like this ship is even better on no pause, or on with pause than no pause, because halberd beam, you can always get your best swipe. Wow, really? Really, game? So this is taken over immediately. I beeline it over here to avoid diving, and it forces another goddamn dive. This is 3 forced dives before I can even get to the base, man. Isn't every ship better with pause? Well, of course, yes. But I guess what I'm saying is, I put this at double S tier. I want to put it at triple S tier on with pause. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Playing the Samir balance mod. You like it personally? Nice. I think it's one of the better balance mods I've played, for sure. But it's still a balance mod, so I'm not something I'm going to play a whole lot. Okay. Black 2 and ASB should go at the same time. Come on, come on, come on. Fire before... Perfect. Before we run out. Beautiful. Alright, damageless dive is great. Do I get the repair? I do. Do I try to get one extra jump before it? If I go here now, that should give me enough to get level 3 hacking, and then we can go to here for phase 1 of the boss early. Yeah, let's do that rather than extra dives. The game really wants to put your ship tier system to the test. I guess so. Alright, so there we go. Still lacking 2 power for what I wish I had. I really wish I had 2 more power. But we're kind of skating on the minimum of stuff right now with our scrap gains this run. I have like none of the value points I want. Don't have 5th dodge. But we do still have Zoltan shield, hacking, cloaking, mind control, and halberd beam, and some of the best weapons in the game. So even though we're kind of famining rather than feasting this run, this ship's famine is like NGB's feast. If I can use a very weird analogy. Guess we do this for now, honestly. I'm actually gonna let that through. Get that a little early. Okay. I control to stop them from repairing things, and now we wait for cloaking, and we have missile cloaking up for the second missile. There's 1 crew kill we got there. This is guaranteed 2 damage here. Of course it's a fire in the pilot from a single laser. Why wouldn't it be? Of course it's that when our shields still haven't come up. Why wouldn't it be? Okay, this should finish him, this volley, I believe. Yes. Alright, 2 damage phase 1, not too bad, especially with how low our power situation is here. Alright, 32 scrap isn't even enough to get another power, is it? Oh, it is! That's how far behind we are in power. We're not even up to the spend 35 scrap on power. Wow, okay. All right, so boarding drone's gonna be a pain. We don't really have a good way to deal with the boarding drone. We have 2 NGs that are gonna just have to move around, but we can pause, so it's not as big a deal. I'm gonna take 1 extra jump before this next phase, because we just need extra scrap if we can get it. Yeah, it's a very low power game for us being in the at the boss fight. Rand, mind if I ask you a question about cloaking? If you have cloak active and want to drop it, is there any trick to shutting it down? If you have stealth weapons, for example, are you stuck waiting for it to fully time out before the recharge starts? The only way I know about would be to do some sort of power manipulation with moving a Zoltan in and out. But if it's like level 3 cloaking, I don't know of a way to like completely end it early, honestly. Wow, he one-shot my Zoltan shield. Holy crap. Honestly, for what you're trying to do, I don't think there is a good way to do it. The only way to speed up weapon cloaking going offline quicker is firing your weapons, and if you have stealth weapons, that won't do it. Although, why would you buy stealth weapons if you don't want to have the full cloaking time? Is this just for a theoretical reason, or do you have a strategy you're trying to think of? Because I can't think of a good reason why you'd want to be stealth for less time. I guess maybe you're saying so that the charge out, or the recharge starts faster, but I don't know why you'd want the recharge to start faster. The longer you're cloaked, the longer until their weapons continue their charging, so I don't think there's a good thing for what you're asking, and I don't know why you'd want to do what you're asking to do. Alright. Normally I would get 1 power. Well, I want the 5th dodge, but I wouldn't have the power for it. I think we actually do this and maybe the level 202 to help deal with the boarding drone. That might actually be what I do. Yeah, let's do that. Open all the doors, and then at least we don't have to worry about the breach with our NGs going to wherever the boarding drone goes. Hopefully it doesn't go to weapons or piloting. Run into situations with the final boss where restarting the recharge would have helped. I don't think there's a way to do what you're talking about. Sorry, Bit Sculptor. Maybe Britnoth or somebody can tell you, but I just even when you say it would have helped, I don't know. I don't know. That's a question I don't have a good answer for. Sorry. We cannot cloak the missile because we have to cloak the hacking drone. Not the hacking drone, the drone phase. Oof. Wow, our dodges are crap right now. Oh, man. Here comes the missiles. I have to accept them. Fucking hell, man. Fucking hell. That might just end our run. We might just lose because of that fucking random beam drone hitting my cloaking right there. Oh, this shitty game. Wow. Fucking wow right now, this game. Alright, double NG repair party might be able to save this. Because we're going to get this back online so fast that we can do this. Oh boy, man. Okay. Holy crap, that was some shitty RNG. F you, FTL, by the way. F you, FTL. Oh, man, if I was on no pause, that might have been the end of a run right there. Being able to pause, God, that is... What a luxury to be able to pause in a game where you're supposed to pause a lot more than I usually do when I play no pause. Hole is still green, yeah, we're fine. Because we're able to pause to recover that. That's... The sequence of events for that to happen... To have a random random beam drone hit my cloaking right as we were waiting for the drone phase to happen. Thank God we had double NGs for the repair. Could be worse. Oh yeah, absolutely could be worse. We're actually probably in great shape now. Getting through that phase in green health. That was probably the hardest phase. And that's why you want that right there. That right there is why I value getting value points in cloaking over things like swag sensors or an extra anti-drone drone online or something. Value points are so important on the boss fight. Speaking of, we're gonna get mind control value point for the final phase of the boss because we do not have good anti-boarding, so we're gonna have to follow him, get boarded, and run away because there's no way we deal with all the boarders. I don't think we got many crew kills at all. Okay. Auto fire. This. Okay. Yeah, I don't know who would get swag sensors over a value point in cloaking, so that's probably not a valid thing, but just that shows the value of value points. The value of value. So much value. Not gonna do this immediately because missiles fire right now. I can get a double thing, but I don't. Okay. Okay. We might be able to do this. We're gonna act like we're gonna do this entire phase, even though we probably won't. Because depending on these missiles and fires, we might need to run. Holy triple dodge Batman. Yeah! Get triple dodge. Triple dooged. Okay, that's really good. His mind control's about to come up. If he mind controls one of these two guys, yes, this might seem weird, but I'm actually gonna move these guys out of here for a second for when the mind control comes up. There we go. If they have mind control one of those two guys, I wouldn't have been able to control if it counters it or mind controls that guy instead. Alright, this is looking like a GG here. GG, first time in our hard mode with pause tier list channel challenge with the Zoltan A, most OP ship probably in the game. What's up, Replac? How are you doing, my friend? Yeah, that was a nice triple dodge on those missiles. All right, let's check the score. If we're below 5K, that's actually what I'm expecting right here. Yo, that's a really low score on hard difficulty. Man, I knew we were low on scrap. You hope that was more fun than no pause. Well, it's going to be a different challenge. 14, do you all see this? 1468 scrap. That is, wow. That is really low. Man, how did we get such a low score? I guess it's the low ships defeated, right? I mean, the low scrap. My gosh. We just had a lot of empty jumps that run, I guess. A lot of freaking empty jumps. Well, all right, my friends. That is the first win on the Zoltan A on this new challenge. Again, for those who don't know what we're doing, we have a hard mode no pause tier list challenge. I've started a hard mode with pause tier list challenge to figure out how we want to make changes to a tier list of ships, depending on if you can pause or can't pause. And instead of starting at the bottom going up this time, we're starting at the top and going down. So Zoltan A, that's our first win on that ship. Such a good ship. Let me update my title to say current ship and streak. Ship. Zoltan A. Current streak. 1. A whole 1 in a row. So really quickly, my friends, I'm going to say I'm sure she's registering. Take my first break of the day. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you're having a good time. Quick 60-second worth of ads. We come back. We will see if we can get 2 in a row. You win. You win and you rock. We'll see you in a bit, my friends.